Welcome back to Trucking with Velox 18. I'm just hanging out here at this pilot truck stop near Fort Worth, Texas. And well, I've been here for 24 hours and we got 6 more to go before we can make our delivery. 7 more to go. 6 more before I'm gonna leave and go over there. So yeah, I'm just hanging out, wasting time over here at this truck stop. And I'm gonna make the delivery, and I think I'm gonna probably come back here and try and find parking after I make my delivery. So all of my plans this week have been shot down, and the appointment on my rate confirmation was not correct for this load. So we had to wait 30 plus hours for a new delivery appointment. Not a new delivery appointment. It was the actual delivery appointment. It was just somehow there was miscommunication on the delivery time. So we're getting a reset in, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. I got a load picking up on Sunday. So we booked some loads to try to, you know, get out there and try and make the best of this situation. But hey, I gotta go clean myself up, man. I'm kind of stanky, so I'm gonna go do that, and I'll catch up with you guys after we roll the music. All right, I'm all fresh and clean. Got all cleaned up in that shower in there. I'll tell you what, sometimes those showers, they just hit the spot, man. They got pretty nice shower heads. They usually got good water pressure at the pilots, and I don't know, they feel really good. And then went to McDonald's and edited my video up. So hung out in McDonald's for a few hours using their Wi-Fi and their power outlet and their air conditioning. It's not that hot out, but in a black truck, I mean, if the sun's out, it gets warm in the truck. Doesn't matter if it's 50 degrees outside, it still gets warm inside the truck. So anyway, so that's just what we did for the last few hours. And now it's time to go and check in over there at the receiver. Let's go. All right, right as I walked up to the door right here, my hands were full. You know, I had my refill cup, and I had my dinner because I'm gonna go over there at 6 p.m. you know, or for a 6 p.m. Appointment to deliver. So I was like, you know, my hands were full, and I reached my hand into my door handle, and there's something in there. And so crumpled up and shoved into my door handle was an advertisement for Eminence Elite Logistics. So if you want to lease on, they're looking for owner operators. They need trucks. They provide 24/4 on-call status. So I don't know what 24/4 is. I guess only 4 days a week. I don't know what days those are. 24/4. That's what it says. 24/4. 24/4 on-call service. Okay. 24/4 on-call service status. Profitable freight, back office, invoicing, paperwork transfers, dispatching. So if you want to work for a company that puts trash inside your door handle, there you go. I didn't crumple it up, you did. All right, now we don't have a lot of driving footage on today's video, so let's get that music going. Let's get it going. All right, let's go. And just like that, we're here. That was probably the most driving footage we're gonna get in any video ever. That was I think that set the record. We were like 5 miles away, 4.5 miles away. So that's why that was so quick. Let's go get checked in. All right, let's go over here and try this again. We're gonna scan this QR code. We're gonna input our PO number, and we'll see if we can actually get this thing offloaded. We're supposed to have a 6 p.m. appointment. That's what it told me when I tried to check in yesterday morning. It said an 1800 appointment. So let's give it a shot. All right, we got checked in. It said they'd contact me. It's 4:30. They said they'd contact me when a door was available for me. The front gate would contact me, but I don't know how they'll contact me because I didn't input my phone number.
unless I input it like yesterday and maybe it saved it when I tried to check in 30 hours ago, or maybe when you scan the QR code with your phone, does that give them your phone number? Maybe it does. Anyway, nevertheless, we'll figure it out. I've got a 6 p.m. appointment. We checked in before 4:30. The receivers, the warehouse workers don't even show up until 5. So we're still a ways off. So we're gonna chill in here and kind of relax. That means take the hat off. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. So that's what we're doing, man. And just wait around. 30 plus hours waiting here just due to someone putting the wrong number down on something. Either they pushed the actual appointment but never changed it on the rate confirmation or something. They did something. Someone messed up, man. And it sucks because I'm the one who has to pay for it. Oh man, I just thought, because the worst part of all this was that they didn't answer the phone yesterday. It was so hard to get a hold of anyone. And I just realized, like, this place is going to have a lumper fee. It's an Albertsons. It's who's the actual? Tom Thumb. Never delivered there, but this is an Albertsons facility. So, like 99% sure we're going to end up with a lumper fee. And it's like, how am I going to get a lumper fee on here? And I don't really trust them to, like, to pay for it myself and then wait to be reimbursed. Like, I don't know. That's part of my deal yesterday with deciding just to hold on to the load and just wait the 30 hours and get it off the truck today. Was like, do I want to, like, get in a fight with these people to where I may not make my money? I may not be able to collect my money for a long time. Because if I play hardball with them, they're going to try and withhold payment, and then we're going to be going back and forth on, like, a redelivery fee. We're going to be going back and forth on the detention. We're going to be going back and forth on all this stuff, trying to, like, negotiate all of that, and I can't even get anyone to answer the phone. So to me, it was like, dude, this ain't worth it. Let's just skip it. I kind of am regretting it, only because after everything yesterday, after I talked to everyone, like, it's just the principle of it. Like, they expect you to be the one to take the loss, and they just are like, say anything and everything they can to, like, just get you to wait. And then they're gonna give me $150 a day, and they wanted to give me just one $150 layover, and I'm like, it's 30 plus hours. No, that's a 2-day layover at least. The appointment's at 10:30 a.m. and you're pushing to the next day at 6 p.m. I'm not gonna get offloaded until 10 p.m. Like, what? No, like, you guys got to do something better than that. I told them $1,000, and she was like, I just can't even get close to that. The customer won't. And it's like, yeah, well, whoever made the mistake should be the one that pays me, not me. I shouldn't be the one. But anyway, so after the whole day, it's like, you know what, man? Just out of principle, I should have just busted them. I should have just, like, taken it, cross-docked it, got it off my truck, gone to my next appointment, and then I'll just fight with them later. Because I came and I honored my, portion of the contract, of the freight contract, and it's up to them to fix their mistake. But a little bit, I could be held responsible for the freight if it was refused here. Also, the shipper is like a pretty big shipper in the town that I'm based in. The closest city to where I live, Murfreesboro. The shipper that shipped this is actually a big shipper. They've got a lot of loads, and I'd love to work directly with them at some point. So I'd hate for my company to get a bad reputation with them based on someone else's mistake. So just kind of, I don't know, risk versus reward. I decided not to, but the part of me that has, like, integrity and principles, like, hates it when other people don't. Like, it's so unjust to have, the carrier foot the bill for clerical errors on the broker side. That shouldn't happen, but it's the standard operating procedure of every single brokerage. Every single brokerage expects the carrier to take the hit every single time. And there's part of me that part of me that loves justice and and that has integrity and like principles. Like once that system to get upended and just completely overturned, like Jesus overturning the money changers and the tables in the temple. Like I want to take a whip, I'm gonna go into their offices and I just want to start turning over tables. No, but just the whole system for this industry is really, really frustrating, and it's unfairly skewed toward the carrier. We carry all the liability, we carry all of the risk, we have the asset, we invest the manpower, the equipment, and the fuel to transporting all these goods, and then we're expected to just deal with it when someone else makes a mistake that costs us money, that sidelines our truck for 30 plus hours between what they told me the appointment was and the real appointment. And so part of me wishes I would have just like if I had like 50 grand in the bank and I wasn't gonna miss $2,000, then maybe maybe I would have gone scorched earth on him a little bit. Maybe I would have pulled a Jesus coming in with a whip. But as it is, like I said, it was risk versus reward, and I felt like the risk outweighed the reward for me. And maybe when I have like 10 drivers, 10 trucks, and I can tell my driver, hey, we're gonna go cross dock that over here, I'll deal with it, you move on to your next load. That's just one load of the many that I'm handling and dealing with, and I'll deal with the broker on that one, and we'll do it. Or maybe I just cut brokers out altogether, because I'm gonna go and talk to direct shippers. That's the only way to make money in trucking. It's the only way to avoid situations like this, to have your own direct customers. When the few direct customers that I've had, it's so much easier. You set up the appointment, they leave everything up to the trucking company. There's no broker setting an appointment for me. The whole point of them, they send me load numbers, I say which ones I want, they tell me a cutoff date that it needs to be picked up and a cutoff date that it needs to be delivered, and then I set up the scheduling depending on what their cutoff dates are and what my needs are scheduling wise. It makes so much more sense when the carrier schedules it directly for themselves. But anyway, so I'm gonna that's my future, that's the goal, that's what's gonna happen. It's just that right now I'm in a new place. I'm trying to get an idea of who is what and where I can go to try and find loads, and how do I want to run, all that stuff. So we're 3 months in. I figured there would be an adjustment period. I didn't know that the freight market would be so low. I thought I'd be making good money while figuring it out, but instead I'm making like break-even money, and that's not fun. So anyway, we're gonna hang out here. We're gonna wait. I think I've talked long enough. Oh my gosh, it's almost been 10 minutes of me just yapping. I guess we got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to talk about, and this load is one of those nightmare loads that you just get it off the truck, and we'll be like, at the end of this load, I'm gonna feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I'm gonna be driving out of here just happy as can be that this will be over and I'll never have to work with this broker ever again. All right. Oh shoot, I just got a text message that a dock door is available. Let's go. It's 4:55. Woo! All right. Door number 12. Let's go. He said it's around the back side of the building. We'll go over there. we'll go all the way around the building, and then break the seal, open up the doors, put the paperwork in the bag, and then oh, it's all the way around this way. I thought this was the edge of the building, but I guess it's not. This is the middle of the building. All right, so yeah, all the way around. And then anyway, yeah, so open up the doors, paperwork in the back it in. All right, we're getting backed into our dock. I passed my dock the first time. By accident. They had a little map, and I thought the map said it was further down. Then there was no other trucks here when I first got here, so I was like, this can't be the right dock. It says 12, but it also said frozen 12. So I'm like, well, maybe there's like a refrigerated 12 and then a frozen 12. So I decided to go for a little drive. I went and I'm like, oh yeah, no, there's no other 12. I got to go back over there. And then by the time I got back over here, I had truck to my left, truck to my right. So then I had to squeeze it in, and I had to wait for them to back in too. So anyway, when I was sliding my tandems, I heard the guy next to me already had a forklift inside of his trailer unloading them. So might be a quick one, hopefully, and we'll see. Yeah, we'll see how long this takes. All right, I'm in here chilling. They're unloading me. It's only 5:45. I got a text that I have a lumper fee of $209. So I just called, and of course, this joke of a brokerage doesn't answer the phone. They just don't answer the phone. They don't answer. So I'm gonna put it on my freaking card, on my credit card, and if I have to file against their bond to get reimbursed, I will do that, because these people are tippity tap dancing on my last nerve, man. That's right. Tippity tap dancing on my last stinking nerve. So we're gonna do it, and I'll submit the receipt to them for reimbursement, and they can add the reimbursement for the lumper and my layover pay onto my next rate confirmation. And yeah, better be first thing they do Monday. Otherwise, I'm just gonna file on the bond and say screw you later. Anyway, I'm big on communication. I call people, I let them know. I probably over communicate more than anyone I've ever met. You guys know that. I talk a lot, and I share probably too much information sometimes. But I do the same thing, like in a professional setting. I'd rather people, like, I don't hold my cards close to my chest. I just kind of, this is who I am. I just share what's going on, because I feel like we can all be on the same page if I'm just honest with them and they're honest with me, and we're not like trying to hold back information to maybe like try to, you know, like, I don't know, get something over on someone else. Like, that's just not my style. I don't do that. So anyway, so yeah, if this company doesn't answer the phone ever, then it's like the exact opposite of how I operate. Is like no communication, none. So yeah, I better get reimbursed, otherwise I'm going after him. And it wouldn't have even come to this if, you know, things would have gone differently yesterday. Because now I really don't trust them at all. I have zero trust in this company. So this is what working the spot market gets you. You're always working with a new broker. I've probably worked with almost 50 brokers by this point in my year and a half, 18, 19 months on my own authority. Probably 50 different brokers. So it's just kind of, you know, some of them are awesome, and you won't know that until you get in there and just start booking loads, man. You just got to book loads. So yeah, I'm gonna put in my card information, and we'll get this thing paid, and hopefully they'll be done, and I'll be out of here like with the sun still up. That'd be cool. I would be down. Although I have nothing to do tomorrow except for try to watch whatever college football I can watch. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know where I'm going to hang out. I don't know if like the truck stops are going to be full on weekends. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right. They walked out our paperwork. We have a freezer load picking up Sunday morning, so I'll leave that set at -10. And they walked out our paperwork, said we're done. So not too bad on the timing, really. I mean, it's 7 o'clock, so it's only an hour after. Man, looks like a pallet semi-exploded. It's actually not too bad. There's a couple pieces way back there. All right, well, I'll get this thing closed up, and then we gotta go find somewhere to park. Hopefully there'll still be room down at the pilot. I think I'm gonna go back there and see if there's room. Slide these tandems back up and get the heck out of here, man. 7 o'clock, not bad. 2.5 hours, and we're out of here. But we knew they weren't even going to start until 5, so cool. The Texas sunset on our way back out the gate. So easy day. Drove 4 miles from the truck stop, and then we'll drive 4 miles back to the truck stop. If we can find parking over there at the pilot, then that's where we'll stay. If not, then I don't know. We're gonna go on a wild goose chase looking for somewhere where we can park. There's a quick trip up the road a little ways, the opposite direction of the pilot, but there's less parking there than there is at the pilot, but it might be less crowded than the pilot also, so I don't know. I think I'm gonna try the pilot first, and then if that's full, then I'll backtrack and try to go to the quick trip. And if that doesn't work, I really don't know. There's not a whole lot over here near this kind of north of Fort Worth area that I'm in, Roanoke, Texas. It's kind of up here by Texas Motor Speedway. So we'll see. We'll see if we can find some parking. It's early enough, right? What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. Nah. I think we're gonna strike out, but we gotta try. We gotta try. So we'll get the heck out of here and go check it out. All right, we're over here at the pilot, and just on first blush, it doesn't look very promising to find parking in here. Even reserved parking where I could use my rewards points doesn't seem very likely right now. This entrance really stinks. It like gets narrow right where you need it to get wide. it gets narrower. But we'll go through here and we'll see if we can find any reserved parking, and just see if we can find somewhere to tuck in for the night. And if we can, we will, and if we can't, then we'll go traveling on. I think this is my spot. There's 3 open spots, and I get to take the easy way, the easy road. That's how I like it. I like that. I like it when I can just take all the room I need. I don't have to be good at backing up. This is what freaks me out about parking at a truck stop. And I don't normally try to bust guys out when they're trying to park, but these guys are on the phone. There's one guy spotting. They're on the phone. They got good communication. I don't think they're going to hit anything, but I just don't understand the angle the guy is taking. I mean, he's taking such, like, he's got so much room in front of him. I know you can't really see, but like, he's not even close to anything up here, and he's coming in at such a shallow angle. It's like, it's just insane. Like, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to even try that angle he's trying from. And then he pulls forward, and then he kind of comes back at the same angle again. He needs to get the trailer. He needs to get the trailer moved over, not just the tractor moved over. You know what I mean? Like, the trailer tandems are the thing at the bad angle, and it's like he just keeps doing the same thing. And to me, it's just such an insane angle they're trying to take to get into that spot, and I don't understand it. Like, I really don't understand what they're doing, and it just scares the crap out of me, because, you know, one of them's a trainer and one of them's, you know, or maybe they're just team driving and whatever, but one of them's a trainer and one of them isn't, or whatever. But they're both looking at this and going, let's try it. And it's like, dude, it is see, and now he's gonna try and spin. The tail is gonna get really close to the Stevens transport, and he's gonna try and like spin the thing right around the other guy's bumper and right on the Steven transport's mirror. And it's like, why are you trying to like spin it in at such a shallow angle? And here he goes, he's gonna do the same angle again. It just doesn't, I just don't understand it. I'm sorry guys, but okay, he got the trailer over a little bit this time. Okay, there you go. Yeah, see him? Okay, he's telling him, get it further over, there you go. Trainer's starting to train. I like it. There you go. Now we're changing the angle. Now at least when we try again, we're trying from a different angle. We're trying to improve the angle and not just try from the same spot. So, all right, don't cut it too soon. Don't cut it too soon. Ah. Okay, they're spinning it now. We got a third guy, and he's telling them stop. He's like, hold on, you're getting close. You might hit the guy's mirror. He is close to the mirror, but he might be spinning it enough. Dang. Yeah, he's spinning it. Okay, got followed around. Oh, he is following it around right now. All right. Ooh. All right. I mean, they're working on it. Is he gonna get it? He's got 2 spotters now, so hopefully he can get it. I just realized I didn't see that little red dot. I don't know if you can see it. See that little red dot? I think he turned on his camera from inside once these guys started trying to back in next to him. All right, we've had enough of the parking fun for one night. We're going to shut this video down. I wasn't really trying to be concise with my words today because I just figured I wouldn't need to be, because we weren't doing a lot today. But I just looked at kind of just the times on my footage. I'm going to have some cutting to do. This is still going to be a long video. And all we did was drive 4 miles. I'm nuts, man. I'm nuts. Wheelburner Express, shout out to him. He goes live and he kind of does, he's a truck driver. He goes live. He's got a potty mouth. I know some of my subscribers don't like guys who cuss, so you'll have to excuse the language on some of his stuff. But anyway, he was live, and so I just jumped in there real quick into the comment section, and then he said a bunch of nice stuff about me, which I appreciated, but he said something really funny. He goes, he's really good. He's a good vlogger. I like watching vlogs. I can't do the vlog thing because I'm not good at just, like the needless talking. And I was like, that's my specialty. I'm the best at needless talking. If it's needed, maybe not. But if it's not needed, if it's just unnecessary fluff talk, I got you. I'm all about that. That's my life. Anyway, I had fun with that. I enjoyed it. And he didn't mean it in a negative way, because he was heaping praise on me. It was a funny term to me to be like, the needless talking. He was actually saying that I can carry a conversation with the camera, whereas he has a hard time when there's people there. Then he can talk to people, but it is a special skill to have a one-way conversation. You gotta be extra narcissistic. Okay, but this is where we're gonna cut the video off. I've talked to the camera long enough, and I have really, this day has been boring. Been a boring day, but hey, what are you gonna do? I'd love to be trucking right now, but we'll have to wait till Sunday morning until we pick up our next load. So, what was I going to say? Oh, I did look for some loads around Dallas. Nothing that would pay any good, like $300, $400, and my total mileage would be like 120 or 125, something like that. So I feel like I'd just be like running miles just to run miles and wasting time just to waste time. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow. I'll probably get that in super chats, the same amount I would make running, risking an accident, risking, some other snafu happening on the receiving or shipping end of the next load, and What if that load gets stuck on my truck again, and I end up not being able to pick up the better load that I want to pick up on Sunday? So none of it seemed worth it. If it was like $800, $900, and I thought I could make a decent amount for a short hop, just a short little local run, 600, 700, 800, 900, I'd be down. But 300, 400, it's just not enough, man. Just not enough. So anyway, all right, we're cutting the video off. Like I said, I got plenty of editing to do. I thought it was going to be a short video. Not a short video. Not a short video. I talk way too much. All right, love you guys. Peace out. See you on the next load.